Well, hey everybody, it is still the day after Christmas? Yeah, it's still December 26th. I am ferret sitting for my cousin. He is seeing his family. I am not seeing my family. I'm just dealing with crazy ferrets and keeping them company and letting them out of their cage so that they can be absolutely insane. And I found a couple hot sauces in my cousin's fridge that I want to try out. So let's do it. Let's start with this one. This is Hippy Dippy Green Avocado and Kiwi Hot Sauce by Angry Goat Pepper. Trying to get the lighting right on that. I feel like the lighting isn't good on that. But I told you what it was. It's Angry Goat Pepper Company's Hippy Dippy Green Sauce with avocado and kiwi. Alright, so the ingredients here are fire roasted jalapeno peppers, fire roasted serrano peppers, water, lime juice, fire roasted tomatillos, kiwi fruit, agave nectar, avocado, tequila, olive oil, granulated garlic, sea salt, onion powder, cumin, black pepper, and fresh cilantro. Boy, there's a lot of good stuff in that. Let's check it out. It's probably not going to be very hot. The principal ingredient is jalapeno peppers. All right, let's try it. It's sweet. It's got tanginess. It's got depth from the avocado. It's a very nicely textured sauce. It's kind of subtle and subdued. There's not anything that really is like bold in there. Nothing really jumps out at me, but it is a very nice sauce. It is very, very negligible heat. I wouldn't even... Alright, despite the fact that there are fire roasted jalapeno and serrano peppers in that, the pepper flavor is nice, but the heat is just not there. I'm not getting any heat at all. I'm getting sweetness, and I'm getting sweetness, roastiness, and zest from the lime juice and the kiwi fruit. It's very nice, but not hot at all. So I would give the heat level a 1. And I give the flavor level, it's a 7. Real nice sauce. Okay. Now I'm going to try another one of these Louisiana hot sauces. I didn't even know that my cousin had this hiding in his fridge. So here we are. This is Red Rooster Louisiana hot sauce. It is the absolute most basic, bare bones ingredients that you could possibly imagine. Aged peppers, distilled vinegar, salt. That's it. Peppers, vinegar, salt. That's all that's in it. It smells peppery. That's really the question here is, do they get that, does it, with any Louisiana hot sauce, you already know it's going to be kind of watery. That's just like the nature of Louisiana hot sauce. Did they strike the right balance? Or is it too salty, or is it too vinegary? It's very, very rare that a Louisiana hot sauce is too peppery. Let's try it. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. That one has nice flavor. The aged peppers in it. I'm sorry, my Band-Aid's coming off. I talked about this in a previous video. I had a really, really bad, worst cooking burn of 2024 was a couple days ago. I was making a fish fry for my son, and I flipped the fish, and a bunch of boiling hot oil just splattered all over my hand and created the worst burn that I've had. It's disgusting. That's why I had to cover it up. The Band-Aid's coming off. I do not want to have to reshoot this video. Anyways, yeah, this is as far as Louisiana hot sauces go, Red Rooster, that's one of the best. It's the pepper flavor in that's good. It's not too salty. It's not too vinegary. It's such a simple sauce, but it's really, really nice. I'm going to give that a 7 or 7.5 even. That's one of the best Louisiana hot sauces I've ever tried. That's really good. Red Rooster, wow. The aged cayenne peppers in that have a real depth of flavor. A real depth of flavor. That's really nice. Oh, And say hello to Elvira. Elvira wanted to say hi. So my cousin actually has 4 ferrets, but I'm like, I get so triggered when all 4 of them are out acting insane at the same time that I just have them out 2 at a time. So yeah. But that's Elvira. Say hi, Elvira. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Alright. And the last one I want to try. I have one of my own. I have the Black Label Murder Hornet, but I'm going to give this one another try. This is the Blood Orange Agave Murder Hornet Hot Sauce. A balanced blend of agave nectar, habanero, blood orange, and grapefruit. And this is a Seattle-based hot sauce company. So I'm thinking that the reasoning behind naming the company this is there was the Murder Hornet scare a couple years ago, where a few of the they're called Japanese giant hornets, but the sort of like slang term for them is murder hornets. Not because they kill people. They do kill people. So there's about 30 people each year in Japan, which is a country of like, what, 85 million people or something like that. There's about 30 people each year, probably people with health problems or very elderly people or very young children who die from the sting of a Japanese giant hornet. But the murder hornet, label, that's not because that isn't a reference to the people that they kill. It's a reference to the fact that Japanese giant hornets commit genocide against honeybee colonies. All right, so they will literally behead and murder, vast numbers of. I think actually, like if they are able to, they just exterminate the entire colony of bees, and then they just take the carcasses of the dead bees to feed their larvae in their nests. Pretty gruesome. And there was a big scare in Washington State a couple years ago because there were a few that made it over on boats or planes or something like that. And they escaped and started to establish a wild population. But I think the 1 or 2 nests that were found in northern Washington were found, and the wasps were exterminated. So we ended up not being invaded by Asian murder hornets. But it was a sensational enough story that there was a hot sauce company that decided to call itself Murder Hornet. All right. So all that boredom aside, let's try it out. Okay. Very sweet, very fruity. It's got apple cider vinegar, grapefruit juice, organic agave nectar, red onion, habanero, red Fresno pepper, blood orange juice, lime juice, garlic, sea salt, vegetable oil, mustard seed, cumin, ginger, lime zest, and xanthan gum. I can taste that little bit of mustard seed in it. Now, I remember the first time I tried this, I was like, I don't know about this. This is kind of a weird sauce for me. I'm a little iffy on fruity sauces, but fruity sauces are one of those things that they tend to grow on me. And this is definitely growing on me. This is better than the Black Label Murder Hornet sauce that I have. I have tried the Black Label Murder Hornet sauce maybe 3 or 4 times. And it's just like, I just have a weird reaction to it. I'm just like, I don't know what this sauce is going for. It's like overly fruity, and it's like really, really hot, but not in a pleasant way. Like it's like a bad, weird burn. This isn't hot at all, but it does have a nice like subtlety and complexity of flavor. And it's not overwhelmingly fruity or sweet, but there's fruitiness and there's fruitiness and there's sweetness in it. Sweetness and fruitiness in it. And a little bit of heat. And I really like the I'm liking the blend. Oh my gosh. Furiosa just she's trying to bite my ankles now. She's a biter. It's not because they're love bites, but she doesn't know how to restrain herself. So when she bites you for real, when she gets her teeth on a hunk of human flesh, she will bite down, and she has broken skin. She has drawn blood more than once, haven't you, Furiosa? You crazy girl. You crazy girl. Stop biting me. She says, "Why would you even try hot sauce? Just let me bite you. You can get your pain from that." All right. This is just getting better in my estimation every time I try it. I'm gonna give this high 7, between a 7 and a 7.5. I really am starting to like this sauce, and I'm starting to like fruitier sauces better too. I've been incorporating a lot more fruit into my diet. I try to make a fresh fruit smoothie every day, or a frozen fruit smoothie if I don't have fresh fruit. But yeah, so I'm starting to appreciate the fruitier side of the hot sauce world now, and that was quite a good one. I liked all three of those sauces. Thank you, Jonathan, for providing them, and my cousin Jonathan, and not making me pay for anything.